Hi, I'm Kat and I play Rote. We've very much been focusing on the Essen and Gen Con releases of late, but today we're going into the future, the very distant future of December. This is a game that is currently available for pre-order. I'll make sure I put the link below. It's being released on the 1st of December. And that game is Noli. Now this is from River Horse Games, who are kind of known for their IP-based stuff. They've done the Dark Crystal board game, the Labyrinth board game. They did the Hunger Games, they do the My Little Pony games. They're doing something different. So let's have a look at their family-friendly Euro game, Noli. In the Middle Ages, Noli was under the patronage of the Republic of Genoa. The fishing community has a history of independent commerce and competition. Every year, the fishing boats of the 4 districts run a regatta to determine the fishing rights for the following year. However, just like gamers, they're not satisfied with just one competition. The families also compete to build tall red brick towers as a sign of their wealth. On the main board here, we've shuffled the C-zone cards and placed them on the appropriate spaces. Our favourite pawn is on the matching coloured space on the board. 2 of our boats start on the beach. We then have our 4 dice, our player board, screen in the matching colour, as well as a number of coins as shown on the back of the player screen here. Each of the families start with a different amount of coins. There are 2 ways the game can end. If a player builds the 6th floor of their tower, then they win. Or if a player reaches the end of the favour track, then the player who's built the tallest tower is declared the winner. Noli is played over multiple rounds. Each round has 4 phases: investment, development, the regatta, and then the fishing season. The first phase is the investment phase. During the investment phase, you will bid in secret behind your screen. You will bid to take the 4 actions shown on your player board. You're going to place coins on the spaces, behind your screens, and once all players have done it, you will remove your screens and move into the development phase. In the development phase, you will resolve the effect of each action on the player board going from left to right. If you have the highest bid for an action, pay your bid and resolve its effect. If you didn't have the highest bid, you still got to pay your coins, but they're returned to the bank and you get nothing. If you win the bid, if I were to win this bid at 1, I can actually choose to double up. I can pay an extra coin and do the action twice. So you need to pay double whatever your bid was and you'd get to double up the action. So let's have a look at what the 4 actions do. First up, we have the courtier. Basically, you're going to move your favourite pawn forward 1 space. You're going to jump over anyone else in your way. If you land on one of these spaces with the wall symbol. If there's space on the game board, you're going to place a wall because these will get knocked down during the game. So that's the first action, your courtier. Your second action here is the oarsman. Simple, you just take one of the oarsman tiles. Now there are 3 of these in the game. If other people have them and you win the oarsman action, you're going to take the tile off someone else. Next we have the shipwright. Again, the actions themselves are quite simple. You're just going to place one of your boats onto the beach. And last but not least, we have the mason. You're just going to pop a tower block onto the board, onto your marked spot there. So that is the 4 actions. See? Nice and easy. After the development phase, you're going to move on to the regatta phase. And this is where this game gets a little bit silly. You're going to take your 4-player dice in your colour. For every oarsman, right, I would have spent them, so they're going to go, ooh, all gone, look. For every oarsman you're going to take one of your dice and put it with the boy side facing up. Then someone is going to count down and all the players are going to pick up their dice and roll. Now you're actually trying, oh my goodness, to get all 4 dice with boy side up. So I've made that one there and I'd continue rolling these. I am the worst person when it comes to dice. So let's just say, woo, yay, I got all 4. So if you're the first person to get all 4 of your boys up, you're going to get the first pile of cards. If you're the second, the third and the 4th. In a game with less than 4 players, so we're set off 2 players here, we're going to take these tiles and we would randomly pick 2 that would be blocked out for this round. So if we were playing 2-player, we'd be looking at these spots. So say I got there first and Rob got there second. So we just move the boats there to indicate who's looking at which pile. And then we're going to move into the last phase, the fishing season. Draw a number of cards from your allocated pile equal to the number of fishing boats you have on the beach. So here I would take 3 of these cards. So let's have a look. This one gives me 5 coins. So 1, 2, 3. 5. The next card, oof, another 6 coins. 6. And then the last card, oh my goodness, all coins, 4. So I have a big pile of coins for the next round. Those are going to go to the bottom of the deck. And then yellow would draw theirs, which is coins and coins. Now there are, believe it or not, there are other actions here. So there are cards that will allow you to remove opponents' boats. There are cards that mean you move walls from here. And if you run out of walls, you're going to start knocking down people's towers, which is why these walls are quite important. So if you've got a really big tower here, the last thing you want is people taking blocks off there. And that is why you might want to build some walls. So that is your 4 phases, and that's a round. We've already played a round. How quick and easy was that? You're going to play enough rounds until either someone reaches the end of the favour track or they've built their tower to 6. There's quite a bit I like about this game. These player screens are actually really good and sturdy, and it may seem like a small thing, but how many times do you have screens where it's falling and it doesn't sit properly? Look, these are really nice. This is a Euro game. However, you suddenly get to the regatta phase and it becomes a dice rolling game. So I think it's actually super approachable. It's definitely got some Euro style elements to it. I really like this bidding in secret thing. Reminds me of Gutenberg, which had a similar thing, but you got your cubes back. Whereas with this, once your coins are down, you're going to lose them whether you get the action or not. The dice element is silly, and I know a lot of people don't like that real-time stress. I know Rob's not a fan of it at all, but it's such a small part of the game that it doesn't overwhelm it. These cards, say, all I actually got up was coins, but there is other stuff in here. There's stuff to place walls, to take coins from other players. The majority of them are coins because that's what you're going to need for your bids. And let's say, even if you lose the bid, you still lose your money. So you will need the money from these. It's quick, it's simple, and it's got a silly element, which we quite like. The icons are good. I've explained these to you, and I'm sure at this point you can tell me what all 4 of those things do. Depending on what family you play, depends on the turn order, and depends how many coins you have. So the white family will go first, and they have fewer coins, down to the blue family here, who goes last but has a lot more coins. So there is some balance. There's nothing wildly different between the 4 families, just your coins in your turn order. So that is Noli from River Horse. It's currently available for pre-order, coming out I think 1st of December. So go and have a look. Let's say it's something quite different for them, and it's fun. Check it out. Link is below. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, click like, subscribe. Come and say hello on the other socials, on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I Play Red. See you next time. Bye.